Hi, Tim Blankenship here with Divorce661.com. Now, we're a licensed and bonded legal document preparation firm. We specialize in divorce, but we mostly handle amicable divorces. We don't see really complex cases where parties are fighting or they're going to court or people are hiding assets, that really nasty divorce you hear on TV or on divorce court. That's not the type of divorce cases we handle, but we do handle, a large volume of amicable style, friendly divorce cases for the most part, because you're going through a divorce. But today I got a phone call that just bugged me. A lady called. She had gone through or thought she had done a legal separation with her spouse. She was a stay-at-home mom for years. They were married for 30 plus years. And she said, I had filled out some paperwork. My husband had filed for legal separation. I signed some documents, and I'm just wondering, if it's completed or what the status of the case is. So the short story is, it appears from this conversation with the spouse that she had no idea that in going through the legal separation process that they had distributed all the assets and debts. And she had no idea what was given to her, what she signed or not signed. And so when we were going through this, she obviously started crying, not realizing she had no idea what she had signed as far as assets and debts, as far as the distribution, custody, visitation. All she knows is she was trusting her spouse to do the right thing, and he may have, but she doesn't know what she signed. She doesn't remember asking for any assets or what she was provided or what she's getting in this legal separation, which is no different than divorce. All the assets and debts need to be divided. And the issue here was the husband had significant assets per what she said. We didn't go over them in detail, but there was significant assets, significant income, and he took care of the loans throughout the marriage. He took care of paying the bills, took care of all the finances, and she was a stay-at-home mom, and all was well, and that worked for them. But if that's the case, what happened now is she was crying by the time we were done, because I discussed with her the fact that whether you signed or not, your case is done, your assets have been divided, and she had no idea what she was given in this separation or divorce. And all I could say was, it sounds like your spouse kind of duped you and got you to sign some documents that, may have not been in your best interest, especially if you weren't told what they were. So all I could tell her is, you need to go to an attorney, take your judgment, and have them look at it and see what happened, because you may have to set aside, and this could be the beginning of a long, drawn-out process. The conclusion with this is, if you're a spouse that was not involved in the finances, not familiar what is going on, financially with the household, and you're going through a divorce, like I told this lady, you need to wake up. This is not a time to trust your spouse. Of course, I say that with I say that knowing that we handle, amicable divorce cases, but in cases where your spouse is trying to take advantage of you, you're going to have to pay attention and either get representation or have, get assistance with your case, because this lady is legally separated and had no idea that her property was divided, that there are custody orders in place, because she just trusted her spouse, signed where he said to sign. And she might be okay, but chances are this is going to be something where she's going to realize she really messed herself up after this long-term marriage. Tim Blankenship, Divorce661.com. I just wanted to get that off my chest. Nothing too informational there or informative like I normally do with forms and so forth, but I just wanted to share that with folks. If you're one of those spouses, either give us a call or contact an attorney if you don't feel something's right with the process of divorce or legal separation. Thanks for watching.